welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Me and the lovely lady on my side. We want to take you through our experiences, our journey, where we've been in life.
Yes, and the reason for us to do that is that we felt through this channel, we can actually motivate someone, or we can actually show people that whatever they are going through, even us, we do go through the same things.
Well said, baby. We feel like our story can do a difference. It can touch someone out there, because we've been through places where we felt like there are places where you call, they have no return and stuff. So we'll take you through the journey of who we are, where have we been, where we are right now. So basically people want to know, who's Tanukani? Can you do them the honors, pretty lady, and tell them?
Oh, okay. Tanukani is the Venda princess. Okay, jokes aside. Oh, okay. So I remember when I met you and you said to me I don't know if you were just lying to me because boys lie all the time, but
not me.
But I remember you said to me, when I look through your eyes, I see so much pain.
It's because I saw so much pain in your eyes. Misery.
Oh gosh. And believe me, I just cried that day he said that, because when I met him, I was just going through a lot. My previous partner passed on, he died, and I went through the darkest part of my life. It was so bad. It was so bad. Those who know me, they know how much I struggled coming out of grief, you know. So when I met you, I actually basically gave up on relationships, on love, and I thought God has forsaken me, God doesn't love me, why would he take my partner away from me? And it's something I don't even wish it for anyone. I don't even want to dwell on it because I'm going to cry. Because it was this part of my life that I don't even want to visit most of the time, but it made me who I am. So when I met Mr. Here, I was a mess. I was a very difficult person to be in a relationship with.
True. Yes, carry on.
No.
I need to do the honors, to know this pretty face.
So basically, baby, that's all I can say, where I've been. And it was so tough for me. So when I met you, I didn't even think that we're going to be serious. I didn't even think our relationship will almost, how many months?
A year.
It's
almost
not a year.
9 months qualifies to be a year.
Okay. Yeah, almost 9 months now.
It's just like a year.
Yeah, so I had things, you know, that I was dealing with. I had very bad anxiety. I was on the edge of, was I depressed?
Things I dealt with, depression. Definitely one on the list.
It was so bad. It was so bad, baby. It was so bad. You don't want me to cry. Yeah, but you as well, hey? Yeah, basically, okay, fine. When we met, I was going through grief, but he was also grieving. Because this is what happened to him. Should I tell them or you tell them? I think you must say. I think you must say, baby. You know I talk too much, but I don't talk more than you.
Look at me, I'm so happy having somebody to narrate my story. So, but as we have said initially, that all we're doing here, we just want to inspire people through our story. It's not for us to gloat, but it's just to share the amount of suffering and struggles that we've been through. Because no, guys, it has been tough. It has been tough. I remember when we met, I think about a year or so, I lost my dad. When I lost my dad, everything just came crumbling down. Everything just, there was just like there was pause in the world for a moment. But the saddest part is that when you pause, but life doesn't pause. Things are always happening in your life. Things, and you can't keep up with the rate of the world. So I was just there, and I remember I made decisions. I took permanent decisions under temporary situations. I decided to relocate from where I was working to somewhere else. Relocated with somebody.
Yeah.
So
get to the details. Love life.
So when you know, I've just created my own world, away from the actual world that I was existing in. I just created a world, sort of like a cocoon, whereby I just could run and hide, because I knew wherever I was, nobody knew me. It was just like a fresh start. With somebody potentially, I thought, oh, okay, this is the one. Future wife. Oh boy, has this game on the on top class and everything. So it showed that in life you cannot jump stages. You cannot run away from certain things. You can never run away from things that you are supposed to face. So by the way, what I can say is that the relationship never worked.
And it broke you.
And it broke me, because now I had to deal with the fact that I had to relocate with this someone who I was creating a person who was going to be a pillar in my life. So when that pillar broke away, it was just me exposed to the past pain, to the current pain, to whatever that life has thrown at me. So I was like, me in relationships, ambitions, goals, or anything, I'm so like done. I just want to take life as it comes. I'm not going to expect anything, because when you don't expect, you don't get disappointment.
Yes.
You don't get disappointed.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, we were two pained people, messed up people. He was grieving his lost dad and relationship that didn't work out. I always say we were both grieving because losing someone that you thought you will plan a future with, it's just the same as losing someone to death. That's what I always say. I say relationships that don't work out, they're as painful as losing someone that you will never get to see ever again. So we were very pained people, but I must say the first few months he pulled us with his love. he did the work. I was just in my own world, I was that lady who would be like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't want to put too much effort, because I'm also dealing with a lot. I'm a mother of 2 on the side, and I run a business, and now I have to be a lover, and I'm going through so much pain. So you really did the work. So it's very important to be in a relationship where there's someone who's truly in for it, in it for the love, because you really love me. You will say words that I'll be like, where does this guy come from?
They still exist. Maybe only the one and only who still exists in the world.
What is it that you used to tell me? Remind me.
No, baby, it's just that first, before I can answer your question, I'll just give them a preamble. When you truly understand potential, of what people can really be, not where people they are at that moment, it makes it easier in life, because now you just don't give up easily when you've seen the true potential of a person. Because when I met you, the level of comfort I found in you, what I found in you was just so unique. It was just like, where has this person been? Where has she been?
Been around, invent that.
so it was just that. So it just made it wasn't like easy as easy, but it made it easier for me to put effort, even in difficult moments, because I knew and I realized your true potential. So I knew that if we can pass this phase, we can really come to a point whereby we can build something solid and something that is going to last through the ages of time. So it was like,
for me.
Yeah, I had to pull you through.
Quoting verses.
Everything, prayers, verses, comfort, tears, everything. It takes everything.
Remember how much I used to say, I'm not your wife, don't call me your wife. I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you quote a verse for me. What verse is that?
He who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Yeah.
So what I really liked about the verse is it's that it says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. It doesn't say he who finds a girlfriend or who finds a dog or anything. So it means in my own interpretation, it is like a person becomes a wife before you can even actually get married. It's about the readiness of the person.
Yeah.
It's about the posture of the person, how the person is, how she carries herself. She is already a wife in waiting.
You know what's another thing that really kept us going was the fact that we allowed each other to be, I continued grieving. I continued dealing with things with him. I remember one night you said to me, I know sometimes you're trying so hard. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. And we became friends. That is what is most important, because I know this guy as much as he knows himself. Like, we will talk about partners, we will laugh, we'll be like, this is what I once went through, this and that. So we became friends and we invested time on each other. That's another thing. We invested time on each other. Yes, people like saying we are a set generation with happy pictures. Yes, we do post happy pictures. It's okay. But it doesn't mean we are not going through things. And it doesn't mean that we are always sad. No, we do have our ups and downs. But when we post pictures, we are really happy at that moment. We are not pretending. So what I can tell you guys is that what brought us this far is the friendship we've built, is the time we've invested on each other, and the love we have each other, because I know he loves me and I love him too.
And the commitment. I think that's just one of the biggest thing is commitment. You see us, this generation, we just don't want to commit. We just don't want to commit to anything. We just wish as if we can just move in things that are already made. We don't want to take time and build, put effort, sacrifices and all the things. I think it's part of the integral parts of things that just made us who we really are. Is the effort, commitment, and the endurance. Yeah.
And also prayer, because we pray a lot together. We pray. Yeah, like we wake up in the middle of the night, we wake up in the AMs. We pray for our relationship, we pray for ourselves. So yeah.
And the fact that we protected our relationship from everyone. We just literally became friends, and everybody was just secondary to what was happening between me and you. So it wasn't easy people to penetrate and come with their own opinions or whatever. It just didn't matter. They just became either my friends or your friends. They just became secondary to what we're building. So now we are just, it is paying dividends to us, because now people easily support what we're doing because they've seen that it's not very easy to penetrate through it. Because there is always me and you. Someone else is just secondary.
Yes, that's true.
Remember, sometimes we'll stay in the house for a week. Stay in the house for a week. Don't go out. Just deal with ourselves.
Chill with the kids.
Yeah.
School holidays, spend time with the kids. Working from home, yeah. We've basically really invested on ourselves. Yeah, baby. I think for today, that's all we want to share with them. And there's more coming, obviously.
Yeah, so this is what we just wanted to convey to people, that it's not been easy, but for a relationship to work, it takes more than flowers. It takes more than text messages. It takes blood and sweat.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job being in a relationship. It's not part-time.
But they should be love.
Yes, they should be live at the same time, but it's a job in such a sense that when we're not okay here, how can I comfortably go out with my friends when I know that my home affairs is not okay? So it's just that we want to give people that.
Yeah. And another thing is that what worked for us, what is working for us might not work for you guys. So you can just try to figure out and find a way to make your relationship work, as long as you guys still want to be with each other, still committed to each other. So I think that's all for today.
That's all for today.
We'll just send a shout out to TPZ. TPZ, we see your comments. Yeah, guys, keep on commenting. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't just view and subscribe.
Thank you.